Hello and good morning, beautiful family. Happy Thursday. It is April the 10th, 2025. Almost done with the week. How are you feeling? All right. Let's see what we got going on. Now, I'm going to do something a little bit different. I know. I'm going to spring something on you. I'm going to try a different format. I use this all the time. This is Jen's pyramid. And I'll try to explain it, but I don't know. It's kind of hard to do in a quick video. We'll see. How is the collective doing today? Okay, King of Wands. Are we going to start out with a troublemaker already? Okay, ready to take action, but some are giving up. Some are still working on it. Divine Creator. Okay. Excited. Moving out of troubled waters. Oh. They've been telling this a lot recently. Be aware of thieves and liars. Okay. Spiritual gifts, rest. It'll strengthen you. And Queen of Pentacles. Focus on, producing the material things that you need. All right. So basically, this just kind of tells you a little story of how we're doing. Many are motivated. Many have quit. But this is Spirit encouraging us to keep working. That's your worker bee. The Divine Creator is going, come on, keep going. Where's your faith? Think new, positive, excitement things, that are coming in the future. I promise you, this is the Creator speaking. I promise you, I'm getting you out of these troubled times. But, be aware of the liar, especially the one in your ear. Okay, the devil whispers to you all the time about, you can't do this, God doesn't care about you, blah, 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 blah. He runs his mouth all the time. Okay, so don't listen to that. All right, go within, meditate more. Your spiritual gifts will get you through this. You're stronger than what you give yourself credit for. Okay, you can manifest the things that you want. Okay, so this is just a pyramid. It's just a different layout. And it just tells a story of how we're feeling right now. Okay? Many can be influenced and tempted by basically the voices in your head. But this is a spiritual thing. You're not crazy. Not that kind of crazy. And you have the inner strength that you need because God's with you. Okay? So keep going. All right? You can manifest the things that you want. Stay focused and take the action that you need. All right? And that right now may just be focusing on meditation and spiritual work. And that's okay. All right? When God makes promises to get you out of troubled waters, He will keep it. But we have to accept His timing on it. Okay? All right. So that was a little different. Wings says do 2 of these today. We get 2 sunshines. It's raining again here today. Yippee! Anybody still dealing with anything of nature, water, fire, any of the elements, my prayers are with you. Harmony. Okay, we talked a little bit of this on the show yesterday about staying harmonized. I'm open to the idea that I am the image of God. As such, I have the power to bring light into my life. Remember, you just had the hermit shining his lantern. I have the power to bring light into my life. I turn all the darkness in me into light. In the absence of complaints, anger, and hatred, I find harmony. It's just a reminder to get rid of all the negativity. I know we're human and you're going to, but when that little thief and liar gets in your ear again, tell him to shut up and fuck off. There you go. Already happened this morning. All right. Confidence. My trust in life is self-evident. God's powerful knowledge and great love guides my heart and my choices. My faith is strong and I am faithful to my heart. Everything unfolds according to God's will. That's God's timing that we just talked about. All right. So we're getting rid of the negative thoughts, and that when you realize that you're God's creation, you're God's child, that builds confidence. Okay. So that's your Mufasa moment this morning. Remember who you are. For so long, the so-called elite has been putting us in a mindset that we're just slaves and that's all we're good for. And that's not true. That's not what God created you for. Mindful messages. Please don't make me roller skate today. I'm just saying. And so help me if it comes up with roller skates. I might put this deck away. Doing our best. Okay. Well, she's exercising. Not funny. Okay. We're all doing our best with the understanding and awareness we have in this moment. Any decision I take is okay, no matter the outcome. I make the best of any situation and learn as I go along. That's right. Risks and rewards. We talked about that yesterday. No matter what you do, it's not right or wrong. I mean, unless it's evil, then we don't do that. But you learn lessons. And if it's the right one, you'll know it. If it's the wrong one, you'll know it. But like we mention on the show all the time, ask yourself at the end of the day, did you die? No. If it's a mistake, self-correct. All right, Jesus, what you got for us today? Now I want to sneeze. Okay, Yeshua. Spirit's strong in here. Well, they're strong every morning, but man, when I start itching and sneezing, pray always. There you go. Pretty simple. Luke 21:36. Just stay in prayer. Remember that little 4 swords and he's meditating? That's prayer to people. Just stay there. When those doubts come creeping in or those nasty voices, start praying. I mean, how many times do we have to say, Yeshua, Archangel Michael, of anybody of the divine, come get these rat bastards out of my head. And they will. Okay? You just have to ask. And you have the power to do it yourself. But they are stubborn. And if they don't leave, call in reinforcements. It's the best reinforcements we've got. All right. Let's build another pyramid today. How we got? Let's see. Oh, okay. Final ending. A warning. Be vigilant. Rebuilding from ashes. Okay, we're having a phoenix moment. There's a lot of stuff out there. Remember, we've talked about the wild animal being backed into the corner. Keep your head on the swivel. Be aware of your surroundings. And even just be vigilant of those negative thoughts and voices coming in your head. It doesn't have to be a physical thing. We are in spiritual war right now. Pay attention to your health. Be health conscious. could involve doctor visits, working out, and dieting. Oh, they are not making a fan out of me today. No, your health is important. Yesterday's message, health, wealth, and what was the other one? Happiness? I don't know. Something like that. But health conscious. Now, many are becoming more aware of the things that they put into their body. Give all honor and glory to the Creator for RFK. And I think, not only is he working on the Jabberdoo stuff, but he is pushing now to remove all fluorinated water. That's great. So even the little things can help. We're doing some inner self-work. This is that shadow work. And see the real you. And I will always tell you, the real you is in the image of God. Don't spit on the mirror because you're spitting on your Creator, okay? If you're going through a dark night of the soul, work through it. God is there for you to work through it. I promise you, you'll come out the other end in a much better place. Our 4-leaf clover is all about good fortune, luck being on your side, prosperous relationship, prosperity, consciousness. You have to think positive. When it comes to wealth and materialistic things, the mindset of it's mine. I'm a child of God. I was meant to live abundantly. Just telling yourself that every day. You've got to believe it. All right, you spatial. And we're still going to watch the markets and pay attention to financial stuff. It's going a roller coaster. There's a lot going on right now. But we're going through a phase of this reset that is going to feel like it's going to rattle your teeth. It's okay. You just keep on keeping on. All right? Riches and wealth, stability, durability, you can take it. You're stronger than what you give yourself credit for. Oh, my key's back. Spend more time with loved ones. You'll be moving soon. Someone wants to open up to you but is unsure how to. Well, anybody can open up to me. I'm all ears and big shoulders. Not a problem. Moving soon. I like where I'm at, but eventually, to have my own home, that's a goal. It's mine. I'm building it in my head. Spending more time with loved ones is all about the home life, okay? Are you spending... There's some people you don't want to spend time with. I get it. But be around people who make you smile, make you happy, okay? But there's my key. Binoculars. Look closer at a situation. Explore somewhere new. Watch from a distance, but don't get involved. Sometimes we do. We just, like the things of the world, we watch and go like, it's out of my control. That's God's business. Watch from a distance. Cell phone. Spend time less on social media. Focus more on what's needed in your life. It's okay to reach out for help. Support, resources, friends, and family are options in your life. It's time to level up. Start that creative project, business venture, or extended education. Okay. Many are waiting to do humanitarian projects, and that's okay. Make sure that you're buttoning those up and you have a vision and put it on paper. Those of you who are having trouble reaching out for help, no matter what kind it is, excuse me, you can have a little humility, and that's okay. and say, you know what? I can't fix everything on my own. I need some help. And maybe that's just somebody that can listen to you. Maybe you need to vent. Y'all listen to me all the time. Go for it. Your chair. Take more breaks throughout your day. Oh, we get to eat ice cream today. It says ice cream break, short walk, 5-minute meditation. Handling everything all the time is a trauma response. Ask for assistance if needed. So y'all out there that are struggling and you're not asking for help, maybe it's just a piece of advice. It doesn't have to come from me. I'm just a divination tool of, if you want to know from Spirit, and you know Spirit's going to say, don't worry, don't worry, don't worry, be patient. I know, I get it. But you have to really start to believe that. There is nothing in this world that you can't handle. And if you can't handle in a very brief, that's what God's for. It's brief. This life is brief. Reach out. It's called humility. Okay? Humble yourself. It's all right. I got to the point a long time ago, if there's something I can't handle, I will reach out. I used to not. I was the one that helped everybody else. But now if I need help, I always ask, I turn to God. And believe me, I'm probably the child that's, clinging to his leg all the time going, Dad, can you help with this? Dad, can you fix this? I don't want to fix this. I'm sure he does a few face palms, but he always helps. All right, let's see what Calaveras has for us today. An apple. All right, this is always about temptations, okay? But it's always about being health conscious as well. An egg, something new is about to emerge. Okay, this is 40, 45. The egg can represent new beginnings, okay? You are clever as a fox, 37. All right, this is just using your inner wisdom. You see this third eye up here. All right, go within. When you don't have the knowledge, God will always have the knowledge. Ask for it. Oh, speaking of eyes, third eyes, the eye, but binoculars, look a little closer at a situation. That's number 13. Okay, pay attention, study it more, and get a different perspective. If you got to hang upside down, that's all right. All right. And our little worker bee, we did get the 8 of Pentacles this morning, and that's just keep on keeping on. All right? But remember, you're not the only bee in the hive. Everybody's doing it. We have a pattern, and we all work together. And at the end of the day, we're making honey. Honey. All right. Let's bring in our 3D possible headlines, but it could be personal. Oh. Okay. Who we got? Ooh, bank failure. So we are watching the markets. Tired of the drama. I know. That's what makes people give up. You're so sick of the same old, same old. I get it. But there's a reason of it. All right? Remember what we tell people if it's personal in your life. You don't want to hear it. Do I have to have 2 fuck-offs already today? Good Lord. That's a big one. It's okay to break a contract with somebody. If they are just in your ear all the time and they are not good for your mental and spiritual, emotional health, bye-bye. Yeah. Just realize, okay, you were a bad choice. And maybe you didn't have a choice. Maybe it's a family member. You always have a choice. Blood or not. This is removing the toxic in your life today. Okay? If people are always negative, remove it. I mean, some people just go through phases in that dark night of the soul, and it seems like everything's negative to them. I get that. But if you know that generally someone's a good, positive person, you can recognize when it's a temporary thing. You give them a hand up, a shoulder, and some ears, and usually they can vent it out. We are human beings. But if you're just around somebody that this is just their nature and all they do is bitch and complain, yeah, you might want to kind of re-examine that situation, because is that healthy? Mm-mm. All right, so that was very, very personal today, not really 3D, minus the bank failure. We all watching that. Let's do a little future prediction. See what kind of global things could be happening, not just here in the U.S. Things to be watching for. Ooh, food shortage. Now this can, okay, thank you, Wings. He's showing me tariffs, and this can slow down the shipping and receiving of certain food shortages, but we're prepared for that. For heaven's sakes, we survived 2020 and 2021, 2022, and all that crap when we had food shortage. We can do this. We learned how, and most of us have a stocked pantry, or at least a little extra. Okay, so it could be a reminder to make sure that if you know it's going to be a hard to find project and you can find it on the shelf now, go ahead and get it and put it up. Heavy burdens. It could get a little heavy. We were warned, but we can handle it. We have to go through the pain to get to the beauty, okay? Surprise attack. All right. Now, this could be anywhere in the world because the military is very active doing many things. It could be something that we didn't see coming. We think we've got it all mapped out, but we don't know all the details. Okay, this could be cyber. Okay, that's what Wings is showing me, is cyber. But we don't know if it's a physical attack. This is why we're keeping our head on a swivel, okay? We're watching from a distance. Future time. Okay, so this has to do with timelines. And this is the timeline that we've jumped into. And here recently, I haven't gotten that we are switching timelines anymore. That we're pretty steady on this. Now, this is as long as we keep our frequency high. So what is time, really? I mean, my goodness. Spreading and mutating. Okay, well, maybe they're going to try more of those false flappy things to get you sick. And it could be a surprise. Do I think we're going to go through another 2020? No. It'll fail. But they're just saying, keep your head on a swivel. This is for future events. Remember that animal backed into a corner? We don't really know, but we're going to be aware. Okay. And spreading and mutating, Wings is also showing me that this can be a mindset of the negativity, the emotional imbalances, and negativity is very contagious. Just as much as laughter and happiness is, negativity can be too. Use your discernment, learn to recognize it, and learn to know when to walk away. Okay, if not, then you get it, and then you spread it, and then we all become negative Nancys, okay? We don't want that. All right. Let's cuddle with somebody. 3 somebodies. How about that? What are we going to have today? Birds. We have a fox in here. Not interested in snuggling with the bull. Okay. Squirrel. What? There you go. Food shortage. Start gathering your nuts. Everyone go get your nuts. All right. Believe in yourself. This is just simply like, I can do this. All these heavy burdens, I got this. Because I know who my creator is. All right. That's number 57. The ant spirit. Time to collaborate. That's number 1. Remember all those puzzle pieces? But you get this bee too. These are little creatures and insects where there is a collaboration. One little bee doesn't do all the work. One little ant doesn't do all the work. Everybody has a piece to this puzzle, and we're all going to work together until it's complete. Okay? And we have 42, which is the otter spirit. You're never alone, and we just talked about that. God is with you. Your angels are with you every step of the way. We here at New Beginnings are always with you. All right? We don't get through any of this stuff alone. All right. Let's see what we got here. Our scissors. We're cutting stuff out. Maybe it's the toxic stuff you need to trim out of your life. 34 is the spider web. We are creating the world that we want to live in. Okay? String by string. We're working together. 54, stick with people that you're loyal with. Okay, so this is 54, 48, 34. 130. Cupid's arrow in love. And we have wedding bells. Y'all just focused on getting married. Okay, 56. That's just simply love is in the air. And a union or bond and marital status. So maybe you are searching for your next love. That's all right. Trim out the toxic people. Make sure you find somebody that's loyal and that you want to weave a web with to create the life that you want. So if that's just love stuff, that's all right. Okay? All right. Let's bring in our buttons. And then only one of 3 of these today. Okay. 78, poison. That's all about those toxic people. Okay. 45, big pharma. Might as well be poison. All right. And 29, squirrel. All right. So we got a couple of squirrels today. This is just always... believe that you can prepare for the future. I'm going to double check the meanings of these to make sure that I don't miss anything. Squirrel, hard work and positivity, preparedness. That means stock up. Okay, so we've got a strong warning here about working ahead of the game here and stocking up. And maybe you need to stock up on medicine. Let's go see what pharma is. Oh, your happy pills. Laughter's the best medicine. Yeah. But there's a strong energy around this that there could be a shortage of pharmaceutical. We get a lot of that stuff from. So if you're on big pharma meds, I'm not judging. Everybody's got to do what they got to do. We do understand that with the tariffs and stuff, there could be a shortage of these too, because a lot of it comes from China. Okay, so if you can stock up, do it. 78 is always a reminder, stay away from toxic. All right, we don't need any more of that. And be aware, keep your head on a swivel all the time. Dark witchcraft is a thing. And we don't give consent to any of that. You will never hear me casting spells or going against someone's free will. All right? There is no room for darkness. All right? So stay positive. Gather your nuts. That's going to be the headline. Gather your nuts. All right? Be prepared, because we don't know. We were told that it could get rocky, and we're going to prepare. But, as we do it, we're going to think positive as we plan our future. Okay? If you need help, it's okay to ask for help. And if we can't do exactly what you want, we can always pray. All right? All right, guys. that's your message for this Thursday. I hope you get a blessing out of it. And the Mother's Day sale, all the information is in the community post page. This is going to run from it starts April 14th. That means you can start purchasing them and I can get you booked, but I'm not booking until after the 21st because I've got a full schedule. And this will run through Mother's Day. Okay. Like I said, you can purchase as many as you want to, but I have to spread them out. So you'll get 30 minutes at a time. All right. You can buy them and you can save them for later. I don't care. Doesn't matter to me. But 30 minutes for 2025. All right. All that information is in the community page. All right. So until then, you know what I always have to tell you. And if you don't know it, I'll say it again and again. You got it on recording here. God loves you. And so do I.